on the table tonight was this letter that we had received from Brett and Siobhan Harmon. And really just, you know, I would say they cared enough to send this thing by certified mail, so they wanted to assure that we got it, and they're certainly putting us on notice about what their thoughts are.
Well, when I had spoken to Steve, as I'm sure you all did prior to that last meeting, you know, he still was wavering about how that entrance of the garage was going to sit. You know, if that is a valid and viable concern and liability, which I don't know. I mean, can't we just try to work with him on that to have an amenable approach?
I'd be interested to kick this idea out there. When I went out there and looked at it, their concern was looking to the east, is from what I understand. That the garage, they can't see nothing coming around that little curve, is what I understand. If you look at the property next to them, from what Steve told me, was that they have a large SUV that can't get into the garage, so it sits right on the edge of that property there. So that's blocking, you know, visibility there during the. So I guess it's what you're looking around. Are you looking around a garage, or are you looking around an SUV? I know that's not parked there all the time, and sometimes it's gone. The garage is always going to be there.
It will be there whole time.
Yeah, so I think that's what we need to. That needs to be determined how that.
Because I saw the SUV there yesterday. It's only part way in.
Because I don't think they can get it all the way. It's got to
too high.
Sits too high. So I mean, there's an issue there. I mean,
I think you drive it even once, and after that it fit every time.
but I don't know. Like I said, so they just want us to put signs up. Is that basically what I'm reading this?
You know, the letter is twofold. You know, they put us on notice about what their thoughts are, and then request that these signs, children at play and slow. You know, I'd tell you though, we get requests. We have gotten a few requests for children at play signs over the course of the years, and
One was from me.
the accepted standard on children at play signs is essentially by parks. You know, a large concentration of children.
Of course, I can't get people to slow down with the speed limit sign in front of my place. I don't think it's slow
Come out to
children.
my place.
Is it even worse?
Oh yeah.
Can we just give everybody a bucket of ball bearings and a slingshot?
Thinking this one through,
Speed bumps.
My kids play golf, and that does slow people down.
and
Especially the motorcyclers and that.
Yeah, because just putting up signs isn't going to make people read them or do it.
I guess if anything, it'd take the liability off us that we did sign it. We did appropriate signage.
But what do them signs cost?
$40.
Could be like a farmer just paints something on an old tire and hangs it there.
Yeah,
No, we can't.
I'm sure it has to be the right height.
Maybe we speak them.
Yes.
Talk about that.
There's some deep holes in them.
Put up the sign.
Yeah, I think we should. Otherwise, on the internet, you can get, you put them on the ground, and it looks like potholes. Paint a pothole on the ground. People will show up, they think it's
I
a
like
pothole.
that.
Where are you going to put that?
Don't you think we should wait to see what the first how it's garage gets built, then see where we're at?
When's he planning to do this?
Otherwise, we could give the
I
sign.
couldn't tell you for sure that it's going to happen.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, why did he do that?
Well, he did not want to be in the middle of some controversy with his neighbors. I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, I'd say we wait till it happens and then take a look at it, see then we can determine. That's my opinion.
Makes sense.
Anybody else thinking anything? What's your thoughts, Tony? You
Well,
got
I'm just thinking that, you know, so it's completely up to his prerogative if he does it, given that he received the variance, which way he's going to load into the garage. That's completely his prerogative at this point in time. Because I do think that would make a big difference if it continues to issue more parts in the garage, but.
And I used to park, sideways, because that was the only place there was shade. You know, it did block the view, but it didn't seem to be a problem there. Traffic's slower, way slower there than out by me.
Oh, definitely.
Way slower.
Because you're in a different traffic flow too, I mean,
I think I asked for 25 miles an hour, you know, a speed limit sign. I don't think we have that yet.
Seems like we changed that speed limit out there. I mean, in the code, I need to check that to know for sure. I thought we changed that.
I asked for a sign a couple of years ago.
What if we had a ticket writing party some night? Would that slow them up when the word got around?
You know as well as I do how that will go. We'll write the wrong person, then all of a sudden that's not gonna be a problem how fast they drive out there.
And let me know when you're doing it so I don't drive out there.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I would intend to respond back to the Harmons and give them some sort of a response. And the response would be
After the garage is done.
we'd put up the signs when the garage is built.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems good.
That's the way I look at it.
I just don't understand why you can't put a garage over on the other side of the street like everybody else does. Parking cars over there all the time now. If you're gonna park in there, build a garage like everybody else did. And I just, I find issue with that. That's why I don't think any hardship was ever, really determined. We had an option. You have hardship when you don't have an option. He has option.
That's water over the dam.
I know. That's why I struggle with it.
That's a slippery slope, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.